Hi, this is Jeff with BracketAce, and today I'm going to walk you through how to set up a tournament with BracketAce. Should be pretty intuitive, but we're going to walk through it here. First of all, you want to go to, off the main screen, you want to hit the Tournament Directors button, and that will take you to the Directors view. From there, hit the My Info button and select the login screen. After that, we want to make sure that we're logged in successfully and everything looks good. If you don't have a BracketAce account yet, you can create an account with the Create Account button. But we're good with this user, so let's go to the Tournaments page. And you'll notice up here that we don't have any tournaments that are currently owned by this user. So we want to go to the Create New button. And here we can create a live tournament or a test tournament. A test tournament allows you to experiment with BracketAce's features and is free, but it doesn't allow users to register for a tournament and so forth. So let's create a live tournament, and let's just call this Handball World Tourney. Then we want to select our sport, and then hit the buy button. There we go. We've got our Handball World Tourney. And basically from here we want to progress through each of the buttons at the bottom, starting with dates, and we're just going to work left to right. And I've already got some dates populated for this one. We start November 20th and November 22nd, and we've got a deadline of November 17th at 2:30 p.m. We can change any of these values at any point, especially the deadline. We can change that after we've already published the tournament if we want to extend a deadline, for example. That's pretty much all we need to do there. Venue, we're just populating information about the tournament, where it is, provide an address. Contact info, you want to supply the tournament director's name and contact information. Events, we're basically just adding names of events here. However, if you notice on Open Doubles, Open Doubles is a doubles event, so we select the doubles flag. We could also create a consolation event, which when we do that, a drop down or consolation, we don't know who the players are when we're setting up the tournament, but we have to tell BracketAce, okay, what size do we expect for the bracket? And we can change this later, but in order to allow us to do court allocation before the tournament starts, it's nice to be able to create a consolation event and block off courts to make sure that there is space to accommodate the matches. And I don't want these singles to be a drop down, so we just leave it there. Also note that if we were to want to remove a particular event, we can just take it, hold it, and drag it down to the trash can, and the event would go away. I'm not going to delete it here, but that's possible. Courts work very similarly. We just basically type in a name, and you can select whatever string you like, hit the Add Court button, and we show up here. And again, if we want to remove a court, we can drag down to the trash can, but I won't do that for now. Court times. So here we're allocating, we're saying when matches start each day, how long we expect a match to last, and the total number of rounds that we're planning. So you notice our dates of the tournament are pre-populated here. And if I select 11:20, I've got provision that matches are going to start at 5 o'clock. They're expected to last 60 minutes apiece, and I'm planning 5 rounds on the 20th. So the text at the bottom shows me that the last matches would begin at 9 o'clock. If I were to change that, or I change the amount of time, then again that last match indication varies with the settings. There. And similarly, the other days of the tournament have similar settings. Okay, once we have that, next go to fees. You select the maximum number of events a player or team can enter. Let's leave it at 2. Select your currency. Specify the base fee for the first event entered by a participant, and second event as well. These are kind of generic fees. At the bottom, you have the ability to specify an event-specific fee, which you might want to do if one event has a cash payout award and others don't. So you can see down here I've got A singles set to 65, B singles, open doubles nothing, and open singles is set to a $75 fee. So these event-specific fees would override the general fees that are specified above. Discounts. You have the ability to specify a discount code and a discount amount. And I can do that quickly here. Let's say we want to create a student fee. And we want to discount, I don't know, $30 for a student. And provide a description. Discount for players under 25. And of course, you'd want to put your own text there. Add the discount, and it appears to the left. And you can create as many of these as you like. And then the user can just select the discount when they go to pay for the event. And other info, you have the ability to enter text here that you would like your users to see. And these will also show up on the tournament info screen on BracketAce.com. Hotel info, you can specify a hotel name, a group code, contact information for the hotel, rate. General settings, here we specify that, or whether we want to have round-robin brackets when there are fewer than 5 players in the bracket. And then the next setting is show court assignments and publish brackets. Some people choose to run a tournament where courts are allocated prior to the tournament, and you'd want to set this setting to be enabled. And other people like to allocate courts in real time when the tournament is happening. If that's the case, then you'd want to disable this feature, and the court numbers would not show up in the brackets themselves. The third setting is accept online payments. This is highly recommended, but I've got a separate tutorial for this one, so I'm going to wait or not go on any further in this tutorial on online payments. Okay, once you have everything set up the way you like, once we have all the settings the way we like, if we hit the publish button, then this allows the tournament to be viewed on BracketAce.com. It allows players, participants, teams to register for the tournament, basically see all the data that you've provided in website form. And so basically once you hit publish, you could disable that, but once you hit it, you pretty much want to leave it enabled. If we want to take our tournament selection device there and select Handball World Tourney, we get a link for the tournament. And that'll take us to the web page. And here we can see the data that we put in. General info, start date, end date, entry deadline, contact info for the tournament director, and so forth. We can go to fees, and we see the fees that were entered. We see the discounts. Okay, so that's how you set up a tournament in Bracket Ace. Thanks for watching.